So the Lakers dragged their scrotums along the chin of the Suns and won 109-95. Anthony Davis and Lebron came out cocks on the table for the Lakers' side of things, with Davis getting to the basket often. He had a pretty nasty putback dunk and a bunch of lobs, as well as just bullying his way into the paint. Lebron hit the first shot for the Lakers on some kind of Tatum-type sidestep three, and the passing was good as usual. He finishes with 21, 6 and 9. Chris Paul looked like himself after treatment for a little while before sitting out again, hitting pull-up mid-ranges, running the pick and roll pretty well, etc. I think if he played at 100%, this is a 7-game series. Mikal Bridges hit 2 memorable threes in the first quarter and he played some pretty good defense. I feel Bridges is underrated by non-Suns fans. I mean, he's got decent size, athleticism, shoots 42% from 3, and is a plus defender. He's the kind of guy you can stick into any system and he'll just be solid. But Devin Booker had a few pretty easy blow-by layups on Gasol in the first. He didn't do too hot overall and ended with 19 points on 6 for 19 shooting. KCP and Wes Matthews haven't done a terrible job on him, and I think KCP has made strides on the defensive end of the floor. Dennis Schroeder had a solid game. He finished with 20 points. DeAndre Ayton has another efficient game with 22 and 11. He's been a decent factor throughout the series, especially on offense, which I didn't expect, mainly because I figured Anthony Davis would play center. The Suns have left him in the dunker's spot all series, and the Lakers just kind of don't give a fuck, so Tatum's numbers look really good. I only see them changing this if they go down in the series, so most likely not at all. Now on to Jay Crowder. This man has to be sick to his stomach. Dude got traded by LeBron, toyed with by LeBron, and he's shot like a blind man with arthritis all series. Then to top it off, he got in his bag and got ejected. Tough. The Suns really had to jump on passing lanes all throughout the first half. They picked off and knocked away multiple passes, which made the Lakers' offense seem a bit choppy. Chris Paul's impact cannot be understated, as he controlled the pace of the game offensively like he was orchestrating a symphony. However, defensively, the third quarter was more like a lullaby or a child's bedtime story, because they got absolutely babied, abused, and punished. The Lakers caused grievous bodily harm and the Suns seemed to just take the load long enough for the Lakers to get the double-digit lead. The Lakers turned the ball over a lot this game and shot so poorly from 3 I'd be shocked if they could hit a disobedient child. They won this game because they are just straight up the bigger, stronger, and more talented team. The second half was the basketball equivalent of Riley Reid being carried away by those 10 black guys. The Lakers pretty much disrespected the Suns the whole second half, with the whole squad laughing and talking about what moves they'll do next. The Suns are a young team, and without Chris Paul, I get the feeling they won't take that personal enough and they'll just sort of roll over and take it, which is a recipe for Lakers in 5. Well, that's my first video. Feel free to give feedback or don't. I don't give a fuck. I just wanted to ramble about basketball, but yeah.